You never know with a newborn what the hell is going to come next. Just a disclaimer, throughout this video I will probably either be topless or wearing some sort of weird pajama-y ensemble. That is obviously because we have a week-old with us, and in today's video I'd like to share basically a really honest day with the newborn in Tokyo. It's currently pre-Christmas. Christmas is this weekend and today is Tuesday. Don't ask me how many days that involves. A certain number of days before Christmas. You know, obviously it's going to be slightly more Christmas oriented probably, but yeah, this is just a typical day. I have no idea what this video is going to entail, because what is life with a newborn? I literally don't know. You know, this is my first child and every day I'm just winging it. I feed him when he's hungry, I change him when he's stinky, I try to survive as well as I can on the much lesser sleep. And as well as that, you know, there's all the emotions and physical, how shall I put this, pain, I suppose, having just given birth. So I'd like you to come with me today and I'll show you the various odds and ends that I get up to with little baby Rio. Right now I'm sitting on the sofa, it's 6 a.m. He slept like a dream. I feel like that's the kind of sleep that we're not going to get that often. He slept so well. I was pretty exhausted yesterday because I'm trying to push my body just a little bit every day. I walked around the park on Saturday and I felt like I had to get a taxi home because I was just in so much pain, and I've been in hospital for like almost a week, so it does take a bit of getting used to. I think I got to the end of the day yesterday, and at the end, you know, in the evening, the pain gets stronger and I get tired because I'm with him all day. My husband is working full time, and bless him, he's being a massive help. I think it was 7:30. I said to my husband, literally, can you just take care of him for like an hour or two, because I need to just get like a good solid sleep. And he's so good. So people think that motherhood or parenthood is about raising a child. Nobody mentions that actually motherhood is, okay, of course, raising a child, but it's also about learning how to do everything with just one hand. Honestly, like, do you know how long it took me to film the intro of this video? I didn't even do anything, but everything was done with one hand. Not easy. Trouble in paradise. There seems to be a problem. It's now 7 a.m. Right, have we got a poo in there? That's it. That's the end. Yeah, it is. That's all finished now. Yeah. Are you looking clean? Well, very, very cute. Hello. Hello, baby boy. That's 7 o'clock for you. Basically, this one is feeding pretty much every hour, and in the moments where my nipples feel like they're going to fall off, I will just add some formula. I'm a bit resistant to formula, I'll be honest. I don't judge anyone for using it, but for me, my desire was to feed him by breast. But yeah, at the same time, it's actually really nice to have a bit of a break sometimes, and for my husband to be able to feed him. Like, I think feeding him is such a bonding moment, so I think it's really nice for my husband to do that. All right, we've made it to 7:30. I have a sleeping baby on my lap right now, and I'm going to make the most of the fact that he is so teeny tiny that he can't even move his own head. He's just happy to lie on the sofa. As long as he's asleep, and doesn't need anything, I'm going to quickly dash into the shower. Showers aren't the most relaxing thing at the moment. I'm just going in as quickly as I can so that I leave him alone for as minimum time as possible. So I'm leaving him all bundled up, all swaddled, whilst I dash in and make myself look less like this. I have a massive headache. Can you help me with it? I just did a bit of like self-massage as well. That was really helpful, and I didn't realise how much tension I'm holding in my like lower back. So it's 8 o'clock or so now. I'm showered, I'm clean, and I'm going to sit right back where I've been sitting for the day so far. Feed him. I'm going to try expressing milk as well. He's still only like a week old, so my milk supply isn't great, but trying hard every day and hoping for some positive result. But yeah, just hanging out with baby.
Good morning. Good morning. Hello. Hey. What do you want to do today? What do you want to do today?
We have many options. We could do karaoke, go singing. We could just go for a lovely walk in the park. We could just sit on the sofa and do cuddles all day. Santa's gonna come. Santa's gonna come. Not impressed by the concept of Santa. I think we have a few moments whilst baby sleeps. So I'm gonna take however long this is. It could be 60 seconds, it could be 30 minutes, no idea. But I'm going to just potter. Something I've really enjoyed since being back from hospital is just doing house stuff, like making dinner and... Wait, actually, let me just go upstairs. Gotta get his socks. His teeny tiny socks, which to be honest, he barely fits because he's so small. He's like smaller than I expected. I thought he was going to be giant, but he was teeny tiny. So I am just going to try and do human things, normal human things. Hoping to get a nap in at some point. Haven't tried that yet as a mother. First time nap as a mum. 10 o'clock. We've done a few bits and bobs. Now it's time to change a nappy because my nose says it's time. I've also not had breakfast yet, so I am going to change him, give him his 4th breakfast or whatever it is, and then give myself some food. So yeah, I just eat kind of when I can, and to be honest, it's probably going to be like an early lunch for me of leftovers from yesterday. There you go. Nice and clean. Is it time for some more? Yes, more. Food. Good. You're going to be nice and strong, bigger than Daddy one day. But for now, you're the smallest person I've ever seen in my whole life. So yeah, that's the update. My headache's still here, but I've managed to do a few bits and bobs, putting things away, sorting things out. Also, I'm usually like always going out, so it's actually nice to spend a bit of time at home. And whilst I think I'm more busy, I feel like I've got like, I don't know, my life's kind of more quiet at the same time. Anyway, let me just be a human refrigerator for this child and have some lunch, and I will see you later. I intend to go out and do some Christmassy things, so I will take you with me. Okay, it's 11 o'clock in the morning, although it could be evening. And I've decided to take this opportunity to have a little nap. There's so many blankets. I must have like 7 blankets around us. So I'm just trying to get just like, well, I don't know. There's no point setting time amounts. Oh yes, me. Good night for now. Well, that was a nice 30 minutes. I've woken up. I think it takes getting used to learning how to sleep deeply when you're still really excited about your child. It's 11:30. I'm going to change him and feed him, and then we're going to get all ready to go out because I still have a headache, and I think some fresh air would do us both good. Should we get up? No, I think the answer to that is okay. Alright, we've made it outside. This is my bundle of joy, literally. I think this is one of the best purchases I bought for baby stuff. I'm going to link it below in case you're interested. It's a wrap, you tie it around yourself, and he just pops in the front, much like it would have been in the womb, I suppose. So he's very comfortable and cozy in there. And I may regret saying this because I have no idea how today is going to go, but every time I've used it so far, he's been quite content, sleeping most of the time or making a few squeaking noises. But basically, I think he really likes it in there. And the movement as well of my walking, I think that's something that's quite soothing for him. And again, something familiar to him because of how things were when he was in my belly. So off we go to the shops. I'm also going to walk through the park because this is my only time out today. I do not intend to go out again. Yeah, just stroll through the park to the shops, a brief look around just to get out and about, really get some sunshine on my skin, and that's that. So, and I may stop and get myself like some sort of sugary, milky coffee or something, just because I need energy right now, and lunchtime feels like it was about 400 years ago. Yeah, the joy of breastfeeding is that you are always ravenous. Right, I am officially the bag lady. This is ridiculous. I've got so much stuff, including baby. He's been so good. He's been like completely quiet. I mean, this thing is amazing. Honestly, I really, really recommend this item. And I also decided to get a Frappuccino because I just love iced sugary things when I have a kind of headache like this. And I am exhausted, officially exhausted. I'm starting to get in pain in my areas. Just quickly, something else that no one talks about is contractions after having your baby. It's not like contractions like when you're in labour, but it's like definite cramping. I think that's something to do with breastfeeding, because breastfeeding helps the uterus to go back to its lemon size as opposed to its watermelon size that is at the end of pregnancy. So it's a really tender time, like my whole body just feels really delicate and sore.
How was that outing? Exhausting? Time for some light milk? Bless you.
You know you've eaten well when you look like that. It's 2:30 and he had a really good feed. I love breastfeeding, actually. It feels really like a bonding thing. I think there's so much stigma and expectation when it comes to breastfeeding. I know so many women have this idea like, I have to breastfeed, and they get stressed when they can't. But I think ultimately stress is like the worst thing to enable or prevent breastfeeding. For any new mums out there who want to breastfeed or are trying to breastfeed, the best advice that I've received is take your time. Don't panic if milk doesn't come like rushing out immediately. The first day that I tried to express, there was like 2 drops or something. Like it was so hard, and I was like trying really hard. It really hurt my boobs. But then, you know, I tried again yesterday and I had like 5 milliliters, and I tried again today, and yeah, I think it's like slowly increasing. So what I would say to anyone who is kind of trying and struggling, just be patient with yourself and your boobs and try your best. Don't put pressure on yourself. Anyway, Frappuccino is done. The lady in Starbucks, actually, she recognized me from TikTok. So shout out to you, Starbucks barista. So yeah, now I'm feeling so much better. I know that I need to sleep. This is the thing, I always like find something else to do, but I think he's having a little sleep. I'll probably just gently edit, working on the birth vlog, and that's that. Once again, baby is asleep. It's now 3 o'clock. I have done a YouTube shorts for tonight. I have no idea how long this is going to be this time. So I'm pottering around, I'm putting a few things away. I've got like piles of clothes behind me, which I want to sort out. And also the Christmas tree. So I will see how much time I have. But it looks like someone's waking up. Exciting new updates at 3:20. I was going to say 15:20, but it sounds a bit like I'm in the army. Didn't really achieve anything, any putting away or tidying up, but baby started crying and I changed him and his belly button has fallen off. That is a week and 2 days out of me. So yay! For those who don't know, when you have the baby, they cut the umbilical cord and they leave a teeny tiny bit on the end and it's just fallen off. So happy new belly button day to him. Now it's 4:30. It's been feeding, then him having a little sleep, then crying, then a nappy change, then another feeding. He seems really hungry today, which I'm going to honour. But I thought I was going to tell you that I was going to quickly do a little bit of pottering in the kitchen, start preparing some food, but now he's crying, so we're going to have to switch that up. But at some point between now and about 5:30, I will have prepared a little snack tray for me and my husband to actually have a conversation, which isn't, have you changed his nappy? Shall I make formula? Will you take him? So something that's just more kind of like, how is your day? I will prepare that. But right now, obviously, the squeaky monster is calling for more food. We are back to our one-handed antics. He has been so hungry. I've been basically feeding for like hours, it feels like. And now I'm going to challenge to try to make some snacky things. I'm starving. We shall see how much I can actually do. I'm also going to prepare some formula because I need a break. And that's the joy of doing both, is that I can breastfeed, and then when I'm just like, I can't anymore, I know that he can still have something, so that's good. Okay, so we have this baby who has had some formula and has completely passed out. I have my husband here too, who is, we're doing Otskara Samadeshta snacks. And we also have our baby, four-legged friend, who is slightly freaked out about this new being. I think this is a much needed little rest time for both me and my husband, just to have a nice conversation with each other. And yeah, after this I'm going to make some dinner, hopefully with 2 hands, and that's that. Just come down, finished work, straight into the next job. He's currently holding him, so I have 2 hands. I'm going to finish this because I can. Okay, I have prepared dinner successfully. I'm getting tired and I'm getting in pain, but I really appreciate my husband helping because I know he's been working all day. But yeah, basically right now all I need is food and sleep. We have finished eating dinner. And someone else has woken up. Hello. We're going to go upstairs and give our rabbit some love and affection. For me, I'm done for the day. Probably going to go to bed at about 8 o'clock. But yeah, I'm so glad that he's sleeping or pretending to, and had some daddy time, had a little nap. Yeah, cute. I am done, guys. I am done. I've just got ready for bed myself. I'm just gonna get him ready and give him to Dad to take care of for a while.